Hey guys, welcome to Cringe of the Month Multitask Edition, because, well, I am going to be filming this video. I forgot this was here. I'm going to be putting some clothes away, so just ignore this half, I guess. I don't care. I have a freaking headache, man. So, F it, you're getting this crap. Sorry, again, blah blah blah. Here's Cringe of the Month September Edition. Blue's Clues, a little show that debuted in 1999 and is still running to this day, although people have said that the original run ended in 2000 and I want to say 4 or 5, somewhere around there, early mid-2000s, when Steve left the show and left us with his brother, Joe. The show, basically, follows around Steve, Joe, or the new guy, Josh. Is it Josh? I think it is. Following this blue dog around, solving clues about simple puzzles. Think of like your basic NES or classic old school puzzle game, or click and point game. I think it actually Blue's Clues had a click and point and click game. Very simple thing. Ran for so many freaking years with so many specials, and became a beloved icon to many. Here's my thing. Because I know a lot, I planned, my original idea for Blue's Clues Cringe of the Month was to do it immediately after the 25th anniversary, because to go on for 25 years with a simple premise, it is insanely impressive. It shows how popular Blue's Clues is, and the video that they made, like, Can't Spell Clue Without You, oh my god, that was so heart-touching to see. Not only little kids who are growing up with Blue's Clues and You, but to see grown-ups who you can clearly tell grew up with the original show, showing their nostalgic memories with the Blue's Clues franchise, showing them pictures in the thinking chair, which is probably the most popular piece of media from that freaking show, the thinking chair. I mean, let's be honest, every kid who's watched Blue's Clues has sat in their chair and gone like this. Think. Either doing this or doing this. Doesn't matter. Every kid has done that, man. Every kid has had a notebook that pretended it was their handy-dandy notebook or had a handy-dandy notebook. Everyone has stuck to their mailbox because of one cartoon or another, not just Blue's Clues. Or maybe that's just me because I was crazy. I mean, for God's sake, this is how you know it's in peep meme hood. The fact that freaking Family Guy referenced them and made a joke about them. With Peter singing perfectly out of tune, which means it was good. Disrespecting Steve. Never disrespect the OG. But it's so crazy and so awesome that just sometimes the simplest of thing can last so many years and make the biggest impact. I have lived by this for years. The smallest thing can have the biggest impact. And I stand by that because I truly believe that it is true. You don't need some big freaking ceremony to have a big impact on someone. Sometimes it's just the little things that get you. For a second. But I want to just address this. There was a major population of Blue's Clues fans who have a hatred, I'll just say, or just do not like Joe. I never minded him. I thought it was funny. You saw that? He brought his own energy to the show. But yes, I can see why people would not like him because they grew up with Steve. Damn it. But you gotta think. Plus, there was the thing with Steve leaving the show to go to college. Game theory-wise, that's why he left. Because, in show-wise, that's why he left to go to college. I think in real life, it was because he was losing his hair, which is why you saw him wearing hats in a lot of later episodes. I wouldn't. It doesn't bother me. I mean, Steve pokes fun at him. I always believe, he makes jokes about him not having hair and stuff like that. I say this. You need to learn to laugh at yourself. You need to know. That's why I like making big guy jokes. I know I'm not a physical person. I know I'm not that. I know I'm a large individual. Do I let it get to me? Sometimes. But not to the point where I'm depressed about it. Or anything like that. Where's this? There it is. Oh, God. I don't let it ever get that far. Do I have my demons? Yes. Do they get to me sometimes? Of course, everyone does. But I'm getting so off track. Anyway, it should not have bothered him that much that he was losing his hair. But I guess it also makes sense that, I don't know. Anyway, back to Blue's Clues itself. I'm just gonna away from the history lessons, because anyone watching this knows Blue's Clues. They grew up with the show. I can guarantee there's not one goddamn person on Earth who is who is in their 20s or even older than that who has not watched Blue's Clues at least once. Everyone has watched that little dog. But here's my thing. Weirdly, Blue looked more realistic, actually, as a 2D cutout cartoon character in the first two series than she does in live action. Or, not live action. If Hollywood ever gets to a live action Blue's Clues movie, good God. That'll cause riots. In 3D animation, 3D CGI, it looks weird to see her like that. It'd be like if this movie event ever gets made and you see this character in 3D CGI. It'd be weird. But again, it's weird that even with all the technology, it's just the classic cutout of a dog that isn't supposed to be there. Because the effects on Blue in the first series look more smooth than this 3D animation. Plus, I will not lie, around the time of the 25th anniversary, I decided to say F it and watch that episode of Blue's Clues and You, and I will admit, I had a massive amount of deja vu. I was going to like it, didn't you? I don't mind it, okay? It's Blue's Clues. You cannot be mad at Blue's Clues. You can be mad at the animation or anything, the effects on Blue herself, but you can't be mad at Blue's Clues. It's impossible. It's too innocent. It's too pure. But the reason I got deja vu is because it was a birthday episode, and anyone who knows birthday episodes in Blue's Clues knows exactly what episode to think of. Listen this back through just because I don't know. The episode where Blue gets turquoise. And it's the same, I swear to God, it's the same episode that I watched. I watched the birthday episode, and I swear to God, with just minor adjustments made with Cinnamon, now being a freaking kid and grown up a little bit, and he's a kid now. I swear to heaven's pearly gates that this episode of Blue's Clues was the exact same episode I saw as a kid with Steve. The only difference is, instead of a cash register owning the present store, it's Joe. And instead of a blue puppy toy, I think it's a rainbow puppy, I think. Because, equality. I don't mean that in an insulting way, I just mean it's like a force now. Like in horror movies, you have to have sex and then die. For any cartoon to come out, you have to have that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying it feels like a cliche now. I'm not trying to sound insulting, I'm just giving my honest opinion that sometimes, in the equality thing, I do, it just sometimes it feels forced. Moving on from that, because I don't want people biting my head off. I mean, what do I really say? It's Blue's Clues, it's so innocent, man. And I truly believe everyone has watched that show. You can't have gone a day of childhood without watching it. I feel like there's definitely there's some cartoons that every kid has had to watch. SpongeBob, Dora, even if you were a boy, you watched Dora the Explorer. I did. I don't know if saying that. What else is a good classic cartoon that I feel like everyone has watched? Fairly Odd Parents, that's definitely a cartoon that everyone has seen once, and has all agreed that should have died years ago. I made a video about it, actually, of why it stuck around, because they just wanted a new character. Not Butch's fault, the creators' fault. It's the executives that wanted a new character. The finale, though, was just a random-ass episode. It should have freaking been so much better. The finale of Fairly Odd Parents should have been like a special or something, like an hour special or an hour and a half, man. Or I know, it should have just ended with freaking channel chasers. was a perfect ending to Fairly Odd Parents, but no. Okay. No. Okay. I don't know how I go from Blue's Clues to this, but you know me. I am very easily distracted. And can swap to other topics like that. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Is there anything really else to talk about Blue's Clues? I already mentioned that I actually like Joe, and I truly don't think he was that bad at a host. Yes, he was not Steve, which is always the complaint. It's always never the same person. That was always the thing. It's not Steve. Steve was better. Joe, again, brought his own fun to it. I don't know. I just think sometimes characters get so much hate. Blue's Clues and you, I'm not. It's not me. Okay? But that doesn't mean kids aren't going to grow up and love this. And I truly believe that I could be on my deathbed with my grandchildren's children, and Blue's Clues will still be a thing. I guarantee it. It's too innocent an idea to go without. I remember saying in my video where I talked about the idea that Godzilla-style monster, that the Universal monster stuff should stay around. I truly believe that for pure innocent cartoons, that they need to just be around. Not everything should teach a lesson, or not that. Not everything should have like a big story plot or anything like that. Sometimes it just needs to be a plain, simple thing. God, yeah, my dresser does not like to be opened. Sometimes you just need something very simple and very innocent. Blue's Clues. Okay. That does it for September, and moving on to October's Cringe of the Month. And I wanted to save this for a while, but because of my headache, I couldn't think of any topic to do for this Cringe of the Month. So I just went, you know what, let's talk about something that's going to be all over the internet for the next year. That is the Super Mario movie. I don't know if I've already talked about this in the video, but if I have, let's talk about it again, because Lord have mercy, is this going to be fun to talk about for the next year. And the Nintendo Direct that came out a few days ago, it was released that Illumination, the studio behind Despicable Me and Sing, are going to be help producing the Super Mario Brothers animated movie that is coming around next year on the holidays, December 21st to be precise. And everyone thought the voice of Mario would be the actual voice of Mario, the guy who does, I cannot think of his name, I apologize, but everyone thought it would be him doing the voice. No. Pause. I can't pause right now. It's stupid. No. It is Chris Pratt who voices the iconic Italian plumber. This caused an uproar of both confusion and hysteria. Now let me give my take on this, because I have a feeling I know why Chris Pratt is playing Mario. Because it's Chris Pratt and people will watch. It's simple. It's just like that freaking Cat in the Hat movie. I guarantee people watched that thinking it was good because Mike Myers was going to be the cat. And Mike Myers is a good actor. He's very funny. He's working Austin Powers, same guy. But it's simple as that. They went for the guy that they know will draw a crowd. And Chris Pratt, he will draw a freaking crowd. I would respect the actual guy voice behind Mario. He's the voice of our of Nintendo childhood. Personally not mine, because I didn't get to Mario until Super Mario Brothers Wii. And that was still years ago. I was still very late in the Wii. It was still very late. We had already been blah blah blah. I didn't play a lot of the early Mario games. I remember I paused to tell this on Fun Facts with Jed, which just a little announcement, because I want to say this now. February 2022 will be a very special year because I'm dubbing that Fun Fact February, where, all through February, I will only be recording videos for Fun Facts with the Jedi. I'm going to switch my account completely on February 2022 to where I will not be posting a single video. Well, one video will be posted on the main channel, and that is, of course, the Cringe of the Month. Aside from that, every video I post, it will be on Fun Facts with Jed. Because I know I've been ignoring that channel for a long time, and I feel like I need to give that channel some attention. Big time. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Well, the Mario movie. Anya Taylor... I don't know her name, and I apologize. The girl from Split. I do know she was in Split, which is the only movie I know her from, and I didn't even see Split personally. I wanted to, but I didn't. So I know she's good. This woman from Split will be voicing Princess Peach, which perfect casting. This woman looks just like Princess Peach. And my favorite one, my man Charlie Day from Sunny in Philadelphia, will be voicing Luigi. And I love that this is now a thing. The most popular thing since he didn't announce is the freaking animate Luigi over Charlie Kelly clips from Sunny in Philadelphia. Most specifically, the most popular one is the Pepe Sylvia thing. Pepe Sylvia, I got boxes full of Pepe. Oh, I love that. Also, I already showed you my watch. I forgot. Again, headache, scroozles, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Jack Black will be voicing Bowser. Oh, that's going to be fun. Keegan-Michael Key will be voicing Toad. That's just going to be interesting. I hope he can do a good Toad voice. And Seth Rogen will be voicing Donkey Kong. And everyone has been saying Donkey Kong is going to be smoking weed. I just know this. I can already predict this. Super Mario Brothers, the animated movie, is going to be the best comedy in 2022. It doesn't even have to be a comedy movie. Just with this cast alone, it's already destined to be a comedy movie. I don't care, man. And like I said, they clearly... I mean, just look at this psychopath. Just look at this dude. This is Luigi. This is our future Luigi in December 2022. I am all ready for it, man. Also, I don't know if I've shown... I know I've shown you this before when I did the last one. I have another movie marathon to get ready for this weekend. This doesn't look that bad, does it? Well, let me just give you a rundown. Just a little bonus thing. I say bonus. The Cringe of the Month has been horrible. I apologize. I mean, what do I say? This is about a movie who doesn't even have a trailer. They only announced the voice cast, but it's an A-class voice cast. People are seeing this movie. They can be confused about this voice cast all they want. People are seeing this movie. It's like I said, Chris Pratt, Jack Black, Charlie Day, this woman from freaking Split. I apologize because I don't know her name. Keegan-Michael Key, Seth Rogen. These are names that people will pay to see when they see their name on a movie theater. Anyway, a little thing about my movie marathon. We got Rey Mysterio Life of a Masked Man DVD. Fun fact, I have owned this before, but I was not as careful as I was handling DVDs when I was a kid as I am now. So I always leave DVDs out of their case and they get scratched and effed up. That's 3. Here's my next one. The Ultimate Avengers franchise. Again, I have owned all of these movies before in the past as a kid. Just like before, they got fucked up. That's 6. I'm very looking forward to rewatching these. Because to me, as a kid, these were my MCU. These were as big as the MCU for me when I was a kid. In fact, I think I put these higher up than the MCU movies. I love having an opinion. Next up, number 7. Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I mean, this is a fucking classic, man. Actually, this is technically also 3 because it comes with 2 extras. It's Magic Charlie Brown, which has one of the most satisfying moments in Charlie Brown history. And We Need a Blockbuster Charlie Brown. My God. This is a freaking classic. And I'm mad that TV probably won't air this because of freaking streaming services. That's 7 movies. 8. Yes, I have, of course, seen this movie. Who hasn't watched Ghostbusters? But I haven't watched the DVD I currently own. I've watched Answer the Call, which I have made a Cringe of the Month about, saying it's not that bad. I personally enjoyed it. But yeah, I still have not... I have seen this movie, but I make it a deal with my... I make it a thing to where any DVD I own, I have to watch it. There's 8. This next one I consider an underrated classic. This movie, I think it came out around the same time Frozen came out, I think, or at least was being advertised. I don't know, something about Frozen, I guarantee you. The Book of Life. This movie is so beautiful. It's such a good movie. And I hate that it isn't talked about as much. Because, again, I blame Frozen. Because to me, this movie is better than Frozen. Has better characters. And better music. Come at me! 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So this is 11. Technically 12. Since when it comes to this is the triumph and tragedy of WCCW, World Class Championship Wrestling. I've watched the first disc, which was the information and the history behind WCCW, which, this is dark, man. But I haven't watched the second disc, which is the one that features the matches. So, yeah. There's 12. And then comes this movie. This is a rare one because this is the only Blu-ray disc I own. Krampus. Come December of this year, I will officially have owned this DVD for 1 calendar year. Christmas, I will own this for a calendar year, and I have not watched it. And it's because of this. I don't like the idea of watching a Christmas movie that outside of December. It's weird to me, okay? It's just this thing with me. I don't watch Halloween movies outside of October that much. The most I will is watch them in November. I won't watch a Valentine... I don't even watch Valentine's movies that much. I won't watch a Christmas movie anywhere past maybe the first 2 weeks of January. Because even at that, you kind of still have your Christmas stuff up for the first 2 weeks of January. But yeah. I will own this for one calendar this December. And I've heard that some people hate it and that some people like it. It looks cool to me. Okay? I like the idea. I like the aura of Krampus. Or Krampus. However the fuck you pronounce his name. The demon of Christmas. And I truly think, I honestly gotta think, there should be more stuff about Krampus to show kids. And you might think, Jordan, that's very dark. Yes, the world is dark, so we should make this. Because it will show the kids, mainly the kids who will still believe in Santa Claus, that there would be a punishment for being naughty and not just a lump of coal. The threat of a fucking goat demon coming in and doing this shit. And it's an actual legend in Europe, I believe, is where it comes from. Anyway, this is one weird-ass video. Hope you enjoyed this Cringe of the Month bonus thing. And I'll leave it with this. This is a Zodiac book I got from Five Below a few weeks ago. And I want to read, and also throughout the month of October and until this book ends, which is in... Oh, wait a minute. When does this end? What the devil? Yeah, here it is. Okay, December 2022. Shocking, I should have saw that coming. I'll be reading a page of this, or the daily thing, every day on a video. So here it is. October, Friday 1st. Today you are likely a force to be reckoned with. The moon in your career sector brings your leadership skills to everyone's eye. You can be ruthless and make any necessary adjustments needed. There are issues surfacing from your psyche, and you're prepared to deal with them head on. So, this is just a little stuff for Scorpios only. If you were born within October October 24th to November 22nd. These are for you. These are your horoscopes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. This double feature was weird, man. I'm not gonna apologize on this. I'm just gonna say, you know this. I don't know why I'm rambling. Bye.